Good morning. Having a late start to today, but it's the weekend. I'm basically caught up on everything. There's a little bit of painting I'm going to do this weekend, but that's kind of like 20 minutes here and there throughout the weekend, and then that's done. That's on the display unit. So I had a pipe dream of getting it done and delivered last week. That didn't happen, but it will get delivered this week. Apparently super comfy, which she should be. She's wrapped up. We got the harness, got the sweater. She's in her little sleeping sack thing. Got a little Yoda hat. Technically that was part of a Halloween costume that my mom made. Super cute little Halloween costume. Maybe I'll show a little picture. But it's also a nice warm little toque. It fits her perfectly, so that's her toque now, because it's hilariously adorable. But yeah, kind of just a calm weekend planned out. I mean, hoping to get a whole bunch of stuff done, but not too bad. Actually, I popped into town yesterday, found a place that does have concrete, because, you know, why not? Supply chain shortages and all that fun jazz. But I found the concrete. We got it poured last night. So now that that's done, we can put the top plates on today, cut off the posts, make them all even, put the top plates on. And then if we manage to get anything else done on it before it snows, great. Otherwise, I really don't care at this point. At least the bare basics will be done. We'll wrap it in plastic, and we're good to go. But she is currently still asleep. I'm going to I'm going to sand the putty I put on these before we went on our walk. Put another coat of paint on them. Because if I play my cards right, I could have these all completely done today. And then tomorrow I actually have a day where I do nothing on the wood chips. Probably still going to work at the shop, but not actually going to do anything at the workshop. And on the wood chips, Dan needs to clean that. We managed to get all of the trivet tops cut. Laser is super dirty now, so Dan needs to clean that before I run anything else through it. See if I can get her in there without waking her up. It's a little bit crazy how warm I can get just simply walking with her wrapped up in the harness in the same sweater. I'm in a tank top. It is so hot. And it's not necessarily that hot out there, but she's super cozy, which is good. Alright, I'm just gonna get to sanding these. My hair is going in all sorts of strange directions. That's what we're dealing with today. All right, lunch has been had. So she's still sleeping. Like she's out cold. Dan is awake. It's nice and warm and sunny out there, but I'm gonna try and get the pizza dough rising before before we go outside. And, my uncle just dropped this off. It's pretty cool. Old-fashioned block plane. I'll go put that in the workshop later. For now, pizza dough. So Dan has this super fun habit. He does the dishes, which is for the most part dishwasher, and then put this stuff away. But he has a super fun habit that if he doesn't know where it goes, he picks somewhere randomly and just puts it there. So I have a KitchenAid mixer and I have the attachment to knead dough so that I don't have to do it. You just have to find it, apparently. No. I don't need cat prints in the bowl. Hey. You waking up from your nap? You gonna watch Mama make pizza crust? All three doughs are now resting. I'll cover it up. I'm not sure about this one because it was super sticky. Like it almost didn't come out of the bowl. We're gonna try and go outside. Would you like something, Bam Bam? Would you like something? All right, well, pizza crust is rising. Dough, it's not checking the crust yet. Dan is ready to go. He's gonna fix the tire. I'm going to see if I can get Bugaboo to come outside with me while I cut the tops off the posts. Hopefully this goes better than the concrete has. Took a little bit of coaxing, but we have a happy Bugaboo now. It's just gonna sit there while I need the ladder. I need the level. I have an extending level that should at least reach from post to post. It's not going to reach the entire thing, but we'll get as close as we can. And that noise is Dan getting the stuff we need in order to fix this tire. So it's because of that. Evan knows where he found it, but
came back from the garage like that, actually.
Really?
Well, no, yeah, because when the day we brought it in for the safety, everything was fine, and then it's when we brought it back from there and we inspected all the things that the garage told us we had to fix, and that's when we were both kneeling here.
Did we notice that? Well, it might have come in before. Like it might have been there before, but
it might have been there before, but that's just when we noticed it.
Yeah.
And but it's no big deal. We'll get this thing fixed and ready to go.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll replace the tires.
And then we're going to be getting new tires anyway, so.
Yeah. Alright. Good luck. She looks reasonably happy over there. I'm going to get the stuff I need. be everything I need. That level extends. I think it's like a 5-foot level, but it extends quite a bit. It's technically for framing so that you can put it the entire length of an 8-foot wall. The chainsaw. I need to grab a ladder from over there. I'll probably carry that as well. Sorry. Nope. Okay, we're good. The hardest part of doing this is going to be leveling these up. Once this is leveled, and I'm screwing like, I don't know, 14 2x4s together. It's not really rocket science, but that's fine. All right. There. Time to have fun. So the first thing, because this ground kind of levels out here, but basically this point it goes up. It goes up this way towards the house, which is good. That means all the water is sloping away from the house. Since the doorway is going to be in the middle, right there, we have to figure out, basically that's how what I'm going to base the height off of. If anything, we'll dig out the inside of that a little. Eventually I'm going to put, we're going to have a little mini half wall basically all the way around it. I put a 4x4 post on its side in between here, and then we're going to put probably a drainage cloth and then gravel on the inside. Or if I spill water or if I have dirt or whatever, because this is going to be a greenhouse, it can sink through, and I don't have to worry about it. But for now, I'm going to measure the height. Actually, I have the 4x4. We have a 4x4 post. I might just put that post in. I have a 4x4 post. This is way too big. Let's be clear. This is way, way too big of an opening for the door I want. But I wanted it bigger than it needed to be. Maybe not this big. This is a bit much. I wanted it bigger than it needed to be so that I could build in. So if anything, I might have to put side lights on one side or the other. I might shift the door to one side or the other and put like glass on this side kind of thing. But that's going to determine the height. So 4x4 posts across the bottom, figure out the height, and then that's what I need to somehow transfer to all 8 of these posts. Get the ladder over, take it off with the chainsaw. See the chainsaw or the chop saw. Nothing else is going to be long enough to go through these. This will be fun. Okay. 4x4 in place. Doorway will definitely be smaller than this because that's nearly 5 feet wide. Bit overkill for what I need. So basically the gravel is going to go up to the level of this. So we'll definitely, stuff over here will definitely carve down a bit. I'm not too worried about putting 4x4s in between all the other posts, mainly because of the little half wall I'm going to be putting up. So the little half wall will hold the gravel in on the other posts. So now I'm going to measure up from there. I think I put in for an 80 I'm going to aim for an 80-inch door. So I'm going to make this a little bit smaller than 80 inches. Put a board across, maybe another 4x4, because I have 4x4s, so why not? Another 4x4 across, and then a few inches above that, I'll put the top plates. Now we measure. Okay, so there's the top of my door. There's the top plate, top of the top plate. 4x4 is going to go in here. I'm being super, super careful at the moment because you guys are perched at the top of the ladder. Hopefully the camera doesn't fall down. Like this. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, this is to get around the fact that I don't have 14 hands. So one end of the board of the 4x4 will sit here and go that way. And I'll attach the other side first. A little doohickey over there. So what I haven't shown you guys is I just cut all of the posts to the right height. And part of the reason I didn't show you is because one of the things that drives me nuts when I'm watching other people do things, or especially when I'm watching the DIY channel type shows. What about that? Okay, she's good. Anyways, as I was saying, part of the thing that drives me nuts watching other people do things, or especially the DIY channels type shows, is when they are teaching you practices that aren't really the safest. I cut all of these. Technically, I cut them with a chainsaw at the top of a ladder. But for the sake of you and I, we're going to pretend I did it with a Sawzall. You can do it with a Sawzall. It's a little bit slower, albeit a whole lot safer. Thanks. We're just going to pretend I did it with a Sawzall. But basically what I did is I took this post, which is one of the center ones. I cut it to the right height, which is measuring the door. And then I used this fancy level I have. So this level, as you can see, it's kind of like split. It actually slides back and forth. It's supposed to be for leveling studs, which is why the majority of the bubbles are this way. But you can use it in that orientation, which is what I basically did. Is I kind of held this on that one right there, and then I just went from one post to post to post to post to post. There was only two that I had to do off of a different post, the two far ones. So the two far ones on the end over here, my level was not long enough to get to that post, which was my reference one. So I basically just referenced them both off of here. So I was able to reach to here, and from here to that one over there. So they are all cut at roughly the right height. we're gonna pretend that I cut it with a saw. Alright, top plates. I'm almost done. I need to do that double top plate at the back. Double up these ones. It's done. The battery conked out earlier, but a double top plate on the whole thing. Concrete's poured. Door frame is in. This thing is so much bigger than I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's the exact dimensions that I designed it to be. It's just it's hilarious. Size-wise, like square footage, footprint, I'm okay now. It's absolutely massive, but that's okay. Height-wise, I don't know. It just seems super tall at the moment. But I mean, that's basically the height of a standard door, so unless I wanted to put a smaller door in there, but because this is done. The funny thing is, as I was finishing putting the last of the top plate on, I thought, well, this is fun. This is good. Yeah, you know, maybe we can get the next step done before it snows. I'm a glutton for punishment, what can I say? See you guys later. I just got inside and I realized I have pizza dough to roll out, and so I got a pocket full of screws.